gonna drop because I don't want to dim your lights. Like, I'm being like. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Imani Norwood, and if you're new here, go ahead and click the subscribe button so you can be subscribed to the channel, and click the notification button so that way you can be updated to all videos. So, y'all see the title. Y'all probably wonder why I even gave this person Twitter finger boy that name, because that's what he is. Originally, I was not going. Hold on, guys. Let me fix my mirror a little bit better. All right, mirror fixed. I was not going to talk about this person because this person wasn't relevant for me to talk about. But since that person got time on their hands, I figured, why not? Let's tell the full story. Since you want to post, let's tell the full story. Before we get started, don't mind my boobies. All right, there we go. Don't mind my, I wouldn't say boobies, pretty much. Don't mind the little hole in my pajamas. I got these at Target. This is actually an extra small. They fit me very well. It's just that my boobs are big. My boobs is big, but my waist is small. And even on my waist, shit, I just set my hand on the table. Either way, my waist is still, it's still big on my waist. So, all right, now I'm gonna get started for this. And before we really get started, all products will be down below in the description box. I will be also wearing my new lash company lashes. I decided to give it the name Big Mama. I like them. They're cute. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out on my eyelash company website. That's also gonna be down below as well. And let's really get started into this not really video, into this story, and the reason why I call him Twitter finger boy. So about a year ago, Twitter finger boy slid into my DM on Instagram, and like, oh my god, very bit of my life, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I didn't find him attractive, because I did. I was like, oh, he's so cute, like, he's handsome. So I actually replied back. I engaged in conversation, and then just at the time, like a year ago, stuff was happening in my life where it was very negative, and I myself became negative. So I decided, not to be around like certain people to cut off. Like, still to this day, I explain to them, like, as we're patching up, friendships and everything, I was in a very negative space. That doesn't excuse my behavior, but it's not cool to put people in that predicament. So, the saying, hurt people. So I don't want to do that. I end up doing that to certain people that didn't deserve it, but I don't want to do that. But anyways, that's not the point of it. So we're sitting here and, we spoke or whatever. And before we really stopped speaking, he was like, I remember I was a part of this team, Apologetic. I was promoting with them, and we had a party. I will never forget that party. Was lit. We had a party, and I remember I invited him out to the party. Okay, let me make sure. I invited him out to the party. I was like, hey, you should come, pop bottles for me, because besides just promoting, I was doing bottles. So I'm so much having a good time. Like, I was having really much of a good time at that party. So where I wasn't even paying attention if somebody popped out, if it like cool popped out, whatever. So I definitely, by then I have his number. So I get DM from him saying, yo, that party was lit. And I'm just like, you was there? I was like, you was there? Like, I would have saw you. Like, I literally saw everybody. So I'm trying to figure out when did you broke through on the scene. Unless I just wasn't paying attention. My bad, guys. So he was like, yeah, I was there. You know, I came. And I remember that conversation perfectly. I came and I broke on my phone. It was cracked. I didn't have a phone, but the party was lit. And he posted it too. He was like, oh, that party was lit, da da da. And I was like, okay. Like, he showed out. That's cool. Like, he showed out. He came, he popped out, whatever. And then it's just like, you know, it goes by. Because I was sitting here, he's like, oh, I would like to go out on a date. XYZ, da da da. That's cool. Just let me know what you like so that we can come to some type of agreement. Now, the months go by, he popped back up in my DMs. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, how you been? How you doing? We pop up out the woodworks all of a sudden. You went MIA. Like, it's cool. Like, I'm not sweating it because at the time I was sweating somebody. I really was sweating somebody else. I'm not gonna say I wasn't, but at the time when he went MIA and I was telling somebody else, that was a whole different story. That's not even needed to speak on, but it just wasn't working, and I knew it wasn't working, so that's why I entertained him. Anywho, so before all that too, I definitely got into what he do, like what's his job and everything. You know, I'm not gonna come to find out he worked for MK. I'm not gonna say where he works for MK at because I'm not gonna violate where you work at. Like, I'm gonna say what company you work for, but I'm not gonna violate like and place the actual location or whatever, because ain't no need for that. Ain't no need for all that at all. But it is what it is. And I remember he's sitting there. I was like, oh, how's working with them going, whatever. Then the conversations died down. So definitely in the beginning of this year, I remember I went to his job because my cousin works at his job, works in the same location. And where's this other person? Oh, where is she sounded? Oh, it's right here. I'm fucking out. My bad, y'all. So I'm like, I wrote him. I said, hey, question, do you still work for this company? And not even just company, do you still work at this location? He writes, yeah, I do. I was like, oh, okay, that's crazy. And I sent him a boomerang like, well, dang, I kind of miss you. I'm like, not really miss you, but I miss you like, just like you left and I just walked in your section. And he was like, oh, you was at my job and then tell me and he was telling you was gonna roll up. First and foremost, again, I wasn't even trying to roll up for him. I was rolling up for my cousin, like to visit my cousin. And it just so happened that you guys work at the same place. Plain and simple. I work at the same place. But like, so it so happens that if you work there, if you work anywhere that I know that somebody else work at, I'm gonna be like, oh, you still work here? If you're here, like, where you at? I'll stop by. You know, I would say what's up to you and say hi, whatever. So now it's like, oh my god, my bad guys, because I hate cut crease sometimes. It's more like now, okay, well, you still have my number? And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, I have the same number, no phone, but same number, so it makes no sense not to have that number. And everything under the thing. Son, where is this damn light? Oh, right here. Okay. So now at the I text him and everything. I'm texting him Like, it seems like it's going good and whatever. And I'm just like, and I told him, I was like, yo, you still owe me. You were texting me. You don't owe the texting, but you technically still owe me, like, a date. I don't really like the whole, like, texting stage. Like, we're grown and whatever. Like, we, like, dates. That's what it is. Dates. To really get to know somebody. Because me texting you, I'm gonna get attracted to your vibe, and then if I see you in person, it might be an issue. Cause people vibe in person, and then different text. Like, they have different vibes in person than in text, and which is like I hate that. Like, if this couldn't be a thing where it's just like we're texting, then I'm wasting my time. So now I'm sitting here, and the first time I offered, like, I gave an idea because the person was like, "Oh, I'm allergic to let's say he's allergic to seafood." I'm gonna respect that. First thing foremost, he's allergic to seafood, and I just don't like seafood. Like, that's just me. Like, I just personally don't like seafood. It's not my thing. So it was like, he posted up like, on Facebook. We had each other Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We never had each other Snap, but he posted on Facebook. He's like, I hope girls, if you want to ask me on a date, like something like dates, just hope it's not seafood because I'm allergic. So I texted myself, first and foremost, you don't gotta worry about. I said, you don't gotta worry about me asking you out for seafood because I don't like seafood. Like, I really don't. I'm not into crabs. I'm not into shrimp. I'm not into lobster. I'm not into none of that. So, like, if we go out in a restaurant seafood, I may see something. I'll be like, that looks appetizing. I'll eat it. But I'm not into that. I'm not going to choose that as a date. So, I chose this Italian restaurant. And the crazy part is, this Italian restaurant was near my mother's job. That makes it even more funny. So, I was like, oh, okay. Like, you know, let's go to this restaurant. He was like, oh, that's so sweet. I said, yeah, it's not an issue. Like, we could go to, alright, here we go. We could go to this restaurant. He's like, no problem. I'm gonna let you know because I might have my daughter that week. Now, coming from a home where 1 week I'm spending with mom, and the next week I'm spending it with my dad, I definitely respect that. My bad, guys. Like, it's hard to choose because but actually no. Like, I definitely respect that. You know, 1 week you gotta be with your dad, and the next week you gotta be with your mom. Like, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm like, all right, just let me know. If you can't, then we'll reschedule. Because at the end of the day, you really told me you were gonna go on a date with me, and this and that. So I'm putting the pants on. And I'm being a male, and I'm insinuating where we should go, what we should do. Like, I'm making the calls. I just got this other one. My bad, guys. I'm also, like, doing this and the brush. I'm gonna just brush it off. So now, the day that I asked him for the date to come, he's like, yeah, I really can't go because I have her. Again, respectful. I understand. I am not bugging out. I'm not mad about that. Like, you know, just handle your business. If you're a parent and, like, if you're a parent and you're trying to get back out there in the dating world, please always put your kids first. Don't sit there and feel bad if you gotta tell the person that you say you want to go on a date on with, oh, I can't, like, don't be mad, don't feel bad because I gotta watch my kids. Then, honestly, you should not be dating because you feel like you gotta put that person before your child, and I don't respect that. So, alright, I'm putting that out too. So, now we're moving forward, and I wouldn't say moving forward. It's more the, like, we're still talking and everything, and I'm just like, you know, when is this whole, you saying, yeah, we're gonna go on a date, this and that, but now it's like, when is this date gonna happen? Like, when are we gonna go on this date? Like, are you just saying that so you could buy time? Like, this is kind of weird. So he's like, no, we're gonna go on a date and this and that. No problem, cool. Now it's time for Bad Boy comes out. The third one, Bad Boys 3, comes out. And he's like, oh, Bad Boy 3 is out. I said, yeah, you know, I definitely want to see it. So I took the offer and I went with him. I'm not going to sit here and tell a lie, but like, oh, I didn't take the offer. I took the offer and I accepted a date to go see Bad Boys 3. Hold on, guys. Y'all gonna have to give me a minute because me doing my cat eye on camera is terrible. So I'll be right back to continue and then whatever. Alright, guys. So I'm back from doing the cat eye, whatever. In the midst of that, I did get up and give me my green tea. It's in a BBQ cup because I had me and Tsunami yesterday, and I still have this extra shot that they gave me. So I'm just gonna add it in now because we're in quarantine. Oh, Heavenly Father. Anyways. Alright. Alright, guys. So, alright, so now we're gonna get back to the main topic at hand and issue. But not. Okay, my sisters were right there. I'll type out the side. Oh, fuck. Excuse my language. Shit. Bitch. So, where was I? Oh, yeah. So, like I was saying, we was like, well, we both was like, oh, we're gonna go see Bad Boys 3. Yada, yada, yada. And I'm just like, that's not an issue. Like, okay, I guess. But it is what it is. So, first and foremost, where the hell is my mascara? That's a long time. So now we're sitting. Now I'm like, all right, when do you want to go see it? Like, he's asking me, and I'm just like, I'm okay with going to see it. Like I said, I want to see it. Like, it's the third and last one. Like, that was a classic. Like, that's something that Bad Boys 1, 2, 3, Bad Boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Don't mind that. But we was like, we grew up on that. We grew up on Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. Like, we grew up on them. Like, yo, they they're the reason why, I'm gonna keep a buck with you, the reason why I wanted to go to Miami, because I wanted to see so much. I wanted to go visit Little Haiti and whatever, but that's not the point. So now we're sitting here. I'm sitting here, and it's the day that he asked me to go see the movie, and I'm just like, all right, like, what movie theater, what time? Because I'm gonna say this, I haven't been to the movie theaters in a very long time. I don't really like going to the movie theaters. I have a sober. My twin used to work in the movie theaters, and the shit that she used to tell me that go down in the movie theaters, and the shit that they don't do, they don't clean that shit, makes me not want to go. It makes me not want to go to the movie theaters. It's like, I'll wait for it to come out on DVD and whatever. But with this generation in case, you can't do that because every motherfucker, the moment you see it, it's like everybody's talking about it. Everybody is literally talking about this shit. So, oh my God. So, I'm saying, it's alright. I was talking to my sorors. I was talking to two of my sorors. It was my soror. Venom. She's definitely like a big sister. Definitely a big sister to me. And whatever. Then you have my soror, who's also my pain in the ass sister. Like, actually sister, Harlequin. We literally, I was talking to them about it. Actually, we're gonna scratch back. I was talking to my soror Harlequin about it because I linked up with her to go get, we like bubble tea system, bubble tea dates that we annually do. Like, you know, once a week we link up with each other to go to the city, go to bubble tea, sit down, you know, just talk and whatever and everything. And literally that day we definitely had to sit down and talk because she's president, I'm vice president of my sorority, and we had to go over things for our Valentine's Day party. But in the midst of that, I definitely was telling her about this because she knows that I'm gonna say picky, but it's like if one thing goes wrong, it's like I'm calling, I'm freaking out, like I'm having panic attacks, like anxiety attacks, like I'm just freaking out all the way. There's no like calming me down. So I'm just like, what if things go wrong? XYZ, yada yada yada. I was like, I need to make sure everything's okay. She's like, everything will be fine. Relax, you're over exaggerating, everything will be good. Like, she's telling me this at that time. Now she don't like the dude. Like, it's cooked for the dude. She don't like the dude. Period. So, like I said, I'm talking to her about it and whatnot. And damn, these lashes are long. Oh my god. Damn. My bad, y'all. My lashes are, probably lashes are long. But anyway, so now that we're all talking about it and whatever, and and stuff like that. She's like, just relax, you know, calm down. Like, I literally was interested in this dude, and it's like I ignored some red flags that I now probably dating on in the near future saw. So the day of the so-called date comes, and like I said, now it's to the date. Like I said, I'm sitting here and I'm just like, all right, which movie theaters do you want to go to? To me, I'll choose a city. If I don't know exactly where they're coming from, I'm gonna choose the city. Like, point blank period. It's the city. It's mad people. If something happens, there's cops all around. I don't care. Like, period. So now he's sitting here and he's like, he's taking forever. At this point, oh god, no. He's taking forever to respond back. So at this point now I'm sitting here and in my head, I'm like, at this point it's about to be a dub. Because if you can't sit here and make plans properly and at a good timing, I see no reason for us to go out. Like, if you're asking me to go to the movies with you, I'm expecting you to sit here and say, this is, like, when you ask, well, this is the movie theater, this is the time, damn it, this shit funny, and this is the place. So that whole day got, my bad guys, because it's just all long. Whatever, it's not. So now we're sitting here and I'm like, alright, what's going on? Like, are you okay? Like at this point, like I said, I'm ready to cancel because you're taking too long. So he's like, oh, which movie theater? So I told him, like, it doesn't matter. Like, you could go to this movie theater, we could go to that movie theater. Like, just like a movie theater in time. Because now, at this point, you're taking forever. Like, it's about to be a dub. So now he answers back with my bad. Now he answers back with a timing and a place. And I'm just like, okay, now I have set in my head and whatever. This is the movie theaters that we're gonna go to. Not a problem. As I'm getting ready he changes it. He's like, oh, time changes. He pushed it back. Even better, because now I have time to really get ready and whatnot. He pushes it back, but then he changes the movie theater itself. So it was originally supposed to be at one place, is now another, but it made it convenient, but not really, because it was closer. It was in front than before. So now I'm sitting here, I'm getting ready and whatever, and I'm on the phone talking regular girl thing, talking to my friends, and I was like, yo, originally I didn't want to wear leggings. I end up wearing leggings. I would never get, because I end up wearing leggings because my jeans ripped. Like, I don't like first dates to be me wearing leggings at all. Like, that's a no-go. So, as I'm sitting here, I'm getting ready, and I'm leaving, and I'm just like, do I want to, like, make sure I have everything? I was like, sure. So, on the way there, and it's raining. What makes it worse is that I got caught in the rain, because I don't feel like really taking a train, but I'm gonna take it halfway, like, just to be on the safe side. So I took halfway out of, I'm gonna say this, I took an Uber in Brooklyn to the train station, to the last train station, like to the last stop of the train station before it goes to the city. So if you live in Brooklyn, you know that the last stop for Brooklyn before it goes into Manhattan is the Q train. So I took an Uber to DeKalb Avenue for the Q train, and I hopped on the Q, which made it easier, because it was like only one stop left and whatever. So now I'm like, all right, I'm on my way, and he's like texting me like, oh, where you at? I'm like, hey, I'm one stop away. So now I get to the movie theaters, and I was like, all right, I'm here. Originally, I was 1 minute late from the time that we said it was gonna be. I'm like, all right, I'm here. Oh, okay, I'm on my way. I believe he said I'm on my way. Last time I checked. So I'm like, all right. I'm looking at the time, and I'm just like, it's the whole point. It's not the point of the credits. It's like, oh, it's the credits right now. It's just the point that you're late. That you're beyond late. Like, if you're telling me a time, and say you're telling me a time, like, oh, be there. It's 12. My timing for my video says 12:05 right now. Say you tell me to be there at 12:05 p.m. I'm expecting you to actually be there before me, like, because you're the one who set the time, not me. Like, I didn't set this time. You chose the time. You chose this time, so you'll be here on time. So I'm sitting there. Like I said, it started raining. I didn't have an umbrella with me. I got caught a little bit. My curls dropped. Oh yeah, I tucked my braids out to put a wig on just to look cute for this motherfucker. I wish I never did that, because I miss those braids. So, sitting here, I'm waiting. People that roll past. I just sat here, and I just saw somebody that rolled past, and I thought was bugging out. I'm gonna get to that person that I saw walk past. The dog was bugging out, but I was buzzing. And I'm sitting here, and I'm just like, I'm texting my sisters. I'm like, yo, he's late. They're like, damn, he's still not there. I'm like, no. They're like, damn, somebody's later than you. That should say something. So he finally walks in, and he's like, I could tell he was nervous. It's cool, but his nervousness was annoying. And I sat there and was like, if you knew you had to print out the tickets, if you didn't do the virtual tickets, but you knew you had to print out the tickets, you definitely shouldn't have been late. So I'm like, yo, I hope you understand this. I'm holding this against your head. I'm not going to sit here and be a bitch. I said that. Like, yo, I'm going to hold this against your head because you chose this time. Like, you should have been here on time. He's like, I know. Like, I know, my bad. And then he goes, we get the tickets. He's like, Imani, oh my God, I finally got a date with you. And I'm just like, I wouldn't really say this a date. We both agreed to come see this movie because we both wanted to. Like, I don't do movie dates. Let's put it out there. I don't do movie dates. I feel like if we're going to date, we're going to go somewhere where I could actually talk to you and actually get to know you better other than texting. So now we first things first, don't really, that kind of was like a turn off, and I just like was whatever, I'm here already. He talked about my height. We all know that I'm short. There's no illusion on my social media that makes it seem like I'm tall. We all know I'm short. I'm 4'11". Like, that was like not needed to talk about my height at all. Like, that always is a piss off and turn off for me. That the moment, like the first day, a guy's wanna talk about my height. So that's strike two. That's strike two, mind you. I'm still like trying to look past this, past the whole being late, past the whole, you know, talking about my height. It's not needed. It's not necessary. Now we get upstairs and we're looking. We found the movie theater, like the actual theater where the movie's supposed to be at. So we get upstairs, and now we're in the movie theater, whatever. I take off my jacket. I'm trying to get comfortable because we're about to be sitting here for a long minute, for a good period of time. This movie is made like Bad Boys 3. It was good, but it was long. Like, it was really long. In the midst of the movies, not even in the midst of the movies, while the movies, he's talking. He's doing basically what reason why I don't go to movie theaters. He's talking like, wow, I'm gonna say trying to have a full conversation, but you know them people that be in the movies and something happened in the scene and the person's talking about it. Like, just shut the fuck up and watch the movie. Like, I told her, I was like, you dead ass. Like, you say right now, like, and then he's singing along with them, bad boys, what you gonna do? Leave it to Martin Lawrence and Will Smith to smear, sweetheart. Leave it to them. Like, I'm gonna let you rock because, sorry guys, because this lash pissing me off. Anyway, I'm gonna let you rock because I'm being nice. I don't want to dim your lights. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to seem like a bitch. So, hold on right here. I just had my thing. Alright, whatever, cool. It's what it is. So now I'm just like, this dude, boy, you just don't know how to shut the fuck up during the movies. Like, and then halfway during the movies, he's asked me, oh, you're thirsty? You're hungry? We're already halfway in the movie. I'm good. I like to get myself before we go in. So, but it's like, even if I wanted it, I would have bought it. If I was hungry, I would have bought it. And I bought it myself. Like, I would be like, I'm going to get me a snack before, like, this movie really starts. Like, I'm about to sit here and get up and, you know, interrupt other people. Mind you, we're sitting in the middle of the row. So other people, we gotta pass other people to get up and do and go get what we need to get and whatever. So, mind you, that's all. He kept on getting up. He really kept on getting up and kept on going to the bathroom. That was like a little sus for me because you got up too many times. And in the back of my head, I already was thinking, I hope he's not going to the bathroom to text his boys. Because, to me, I find that so corny. I find that so lame. Like, really, really lame. So, he finally sat down, we're watching the movie. He's still doing the bullshit talking during the movie. Like, and I'm just like, okay, let's just get this over with, please. Because, let this movie end, because he just don't know when to shut the fuck up. Movie's over and whatnot, and we're getting up. I'm playing my coat on, and he's still singing the fucking Bad Boy song. And I'm not gonna lie, people was looking at him like, yo, shut up. Like, that's how certain people in the movie theaters was looking at him. Like, he may not peep it, but I did. Peep your surroundings. I peep everything. So, as we're leaving the movie theaters, we left the movie theaters. I'm just like, alright, it's time to go. It's now late at night. Ain't nothing open late at night on this day besides open legs, clubs, and that's it. And I wasn't in a club attire. I had my busted up Vans on because I just didn't care. I just wanted to throw on anything comfortable at the point. Busted up Vans, leggings, and just a crop top shirt. We get outside. I look to my right. Lord and behold, who I see, my ex-boyfriend. And I'm just like, oh, great. Like, this can't get any worse. Like, I have no bad blood with my ex-boyfriend. It's like, I really don't. There's no bad blood needed at all. Like, we just didn't work out. It is what it is. Like, and he was with his girlfriend, so it was whatever. I walked over and I said, what's up? Like I said, I have no bad blood with him, so I could say hi to him. It was just that I did not expect to see him while I'm out on a date. He lives in New York, but where he lives, he do not live close by. So I said, what's up? He introduced me to his girlfriend, and I was just like, oh, this is Twitter finger boy. I'm not going to say his government because he always like that. Respect. So I'm like, this is him. He was like, oh, okay. Like, I asked how his mom's doing. Like, I still speak to his little sister. Like, his little sister is a sweetheart. Like, love the hell out of that little girl. I really do. And then, I was like, alright, nice seeing you. Nice talking to you. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's okay. And that's it. We went about our way. He went his way. We went our way. But then when we walked away, dude was like, oh, he corny. I'm like, he's corny. He didn't pound. He shook my head. Guarantee he may be an Oreo. You know, black on outside, white on the inside, or whatever. But he's a gentleman. Like, he's a gentleman. He sat there, he shook your hand. Like, you're pounding, like, he don't need to pound you. You're not his homeboy. You're not his bro. Like, the fuck is he pounding you for? Like, you pound your homeboys, not your bro. Not some regular nigga. So I'm like, oh, whatever. Like, I was like, yeah, you know, he has a particular type, and honestly, I respect it. Like I said, me and him may work out, whatever. So now I'm just like, how do we get home? Because honestly, when I'm coming down the escalators, I'm looking at the Uber's like, alright, it's $25 to get home in a pool, and then it was $30. Either way, it didn't matter. Like, I had the bread. He was like, oh, I gotta take the train. I felt bad because now we gotta take the train home, and I could still do my little behind in the Uber. I'm like, you know, that's not cool. Let me hop on the train with him and whatnot. Like, let me be nice. Okay. I'm like, let me be nice and hop on the train with him and whatever. So I realized that what I did, the side of the train that we got on, it didn't have an ATM machine. It didn't have an MTA machine. So, but it had the thing. But I was just like, I'm not in the mood to transfer money right now. To transfer money from my bank account onto my Apple Pay and just to pay to get on the train. So I'm like, I'm about to hop the train. And so, by the way, guys, I did pay for it. So, like, he was like, before even that, he was like, oh, don't do that. You know, you don't know if the cops are here, da-da. But I'm looking at him like, yo, you're pussy for that. Like, all the cops are going to do is give you a ticket and go about your business and go about your day. They're not going to arrest you. They will arrest you if you wouldn't take the ticket and if you try to fight back. But I'll just be like, yo, my bad. Sorry. I won't do it again. All right, here's the ticket. Here's the fine. Pay for that fine. Call what it is. And that's it. They're going to give you a ticket. So, to me, after that, I'm not gonna lie. You looked at real pussy. Like, you couldn't do nothing spontaneous. Like, you're not fun. You're boring. Like, goodbye. So, now, I sat there. And what made it worse is that he tried to be like, oh, you need money? No, I don't. I just need to transfer my money from my correct bank account to my correct Apple Pay. It'll be perfectly fine. And I turned around and said, see, look, I have my money. It's just not going on the right. I'm just pushing the wrong card. Like, I don't need your money. Because, well, honestly, I didn't need you to even pay for this bad boy's ticket. I could have paid for it myself and came by myself. So now we're walking, and he's still talking about my ex. He's still talking about how he looks doofy and this and that. And I'm just like, we done left the kid already. And he's still a freaking topic. Like, I'm like, yeah, you know, this what happened. Like, and he asked what happened between us. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat nothing and make it seem like everything was peachy creamy between us when it wasn't. Like, you know, shit happens. Okay, here's the shit happens. So, oh shit, I almost forgot my highlighter, my bad guys. So now we're sitting here, we're waiting for the train. We're waiting for the 6th train. First things first, again, if anybody who personally knows, I hate taking MTA. I will sit here and I will hop in an Uber pool before I get on motherfucking MTA. So the fact that I got on MTA with your Twitter finger, bitch ass, be grateful. Fucking bitch. My bad. Anyway, so now we're sitting here and we're waiting for the train. The smell of bums got me tripping out. So I pulled out my new Kim K perfume, sprayed it inside my coat, zipped the coat up, and that's that. So now we're on the train and the train comes and now we're on the train. And he's telling me, like, you know, now he's telling me what he don't like, the moments that he, basically everything that he's doing, he say he don't like. And I'm just like, okay, I can respect that. You know, it is what it is. So we get off the train at one of the stops. And as we're walking, this guy and girl starts, like, they're fighting. Like, full blow fighting. Like, punching, fists, and everything. And instead of trying to break it up, he's trying to record it. So I was like, yo, you dead ass about to record it? So when I said that, like, he cut it off. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Shit really popping off. But what's crazy is you're about to record a man and female fighting instead of going to break it up. Like, trying to help break it up with the rest of the other men that's trying to break it up. So now we're walking. I was like, damn, like, that's crazy. Like MCA at nighttime is crazy. And I would have never thought, I forgot, but that was February 1st. So it was going on to February 2nd. And it was literally like, I was like, damn. It was just like crazy. I was just like, wow. And everything was just crazy. So now we're waiting for the next train. Because he has to take 2 trains to get home. Literally, I should have just hopped in the Uber and called the other day. So now we're waiting for the next train. Next train comes, we get on. And I'm not gonna lie, one side had a whole bunch of workers coming home from work. The other side had a lot of people from the LGBT community. I have no issue with them due to the fact that I fuck with the House of Old Navy. That's my, like, I fuck with them. I have no issues with them. But the fact that she was, like, side-eyeing them, like, it's a whole issue. I caught that. And I'm just like, in the back of my head, I'm like, if you got an issue with them, that's your problem. Like, that's gonna have me questioning you. Like, you got an issue with facts? Like, what's wrong? Like, you don't like them? Is everything okay? Like, just no. And then the train smelled like mad weed. So I had to not wear my favorite coat for the next 2 days. Like, so we'll air out or whatever. So now we're sitting here and my stop comes and whatever. I was like, all right, bye. Let me know when you get home safe. He's the one who reached in for a kiss, not me. I let it be. I let it rock. I went by my way. I went home. I texted him. I got home safe. Like, so be it. Now we're sitting here and, you know, we're still texting. You're still texting me. You're still contacting me. You still watch my page. All this. So I'm like, alright. You know, maybe I could try to look past that and maybe see that he may be a good person. You know? Maybe. I played myself. I played myself all the fuck way.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
I go on Twitter and I'm seeing him just writing dumb shit. Like, the dumbest of the dumbest shit. And then it was literally something happened with, it was definitely the whole Colby situation too. And it brought back. I didn't see that he posted it on his Instagram or Facebook, but he posted it on his Twitter. So I see it and I'm just looking at it, and his comment was like, oh, Instagram or social media detectives, what really happened with the plane crash. This man has not been buried in the ground for a whole, like, a month. And you writing that, like, nobody's even talk about or even trying to put something together of what happened for the helicopter crash. And you're sitting here doing this just for some likes. Boy, bye. So, it's whatever. We're still contacting each other. I go to Atlantic City because literally me and my mother do a girl's thing. We do a girl trip. We drive to whatever state of we go a couple of days and drive back. So she already had plans to take me to Atlantic City. We go to Atlantic City. I'm just like, hey, I'm in Atlantic City, Like, he's like, oh, you lit. Like, you having this drink, you having that drink. And me and my mom was having a good time. And then I was like, oh, shit. I'm clumsy out and I sprained my ankle. So I was like, I'm like, oh, I hurt myself out here, sprained my ankle. She's like, how? Da-da-da. Like, acting all concerned. Like, really acting all concerned. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm very clumsy. Once or twice out the year, I'm always hurting myself. Because it never seems to fail. I'm always hurting myself. So the last text that was sent out was, hey, I'm back home. I'm back in Brooklyn from AC. His reply was, nothing. Y'all can read the text. That's right here. I might want to tell y'all. Here's the text. Clearly, y'all see that text. It is what it is. So now it's like I haven't heard from him. I haven't heard from him since then, or nothing. Mind you, I saw him. He was posting on social media, whatever. So I'm just like, I'll say this all the time: if you're if you're going to avoid me, don't watch my social media. Don't, none of that. Like, just straight up don't watch me. And I guess he saw that. And literally, it's cool. He blocked me on Instagram and unfriended me on Facebook. But he forgot about Twitter. So I'm like, that was corny. Like, you're ghosting me for what? Like, you have no reason. You didn't say what it was. Like, you're just ghosting me. I let bygone be gone bygones. Now, mind you, this is in February. Right now, in April. Oh, shit. I wake up this morning. Not this morning. Well, I wake up this morning. I do what I do. Then my morning workouts. Everybody in quarantine. There's nothing for me to do. So, I did my morning workouts. I handled shit that I needed to handle. And then I took me a calm doing that. Because originally, this look that y'all just saw, that y'all just see, y'all see this? This was supposed to be recorded as a tutorial. Not some story time about a Twitter finger bitch nigga. Like, not this. But it happened, so it is it. And I just woke up, and all thing I could see is, I did was, from my nap, was automatically went to Twitter. Like, I don't know. I just got sick and tired of Facebook and Instagram, so I automatically went straight to Twitter first. And the moment I opened Twitter, this is the tweet I saw. Now, first things first. If you ghosted me because I sat there and said, oh, I wanted to hop the train, that's a whack ass ghost. Like, just say you wanted to ghost me because ghost me. Originally, I thought you wanted to ghost me because we ran into my ex-boyfriend. That's the original thing I thought about. Like, yo, you ghost me because you ran into my ex-boyfriend? I'll believe it. Like, it's cool. I understand. But you ghost me because I wanted to hop the train. And then you went to Twitter to say it. And then, again, like I said, you went to Twitter to say it. You blocked me on stuff that you thought I'm on and not really on. Like, I was going to see it. And then on top of that, the shit ain't get no likes. The shit ain't get no shares. The shit just don't make no sense. Like, you're bashing a female that you was after. That you slid in the DMs first. So please explain to me what sense does it make for you to bring up that I wanted to hop the train as in it goes to me months later. That was corny and whack of you. Like, I was gonna let it go. I was gonna let the whole you ghosting me go, but because you did that shit, like, it's whack now. And now that I look back, and I'm like, I'm peeping it, and I'm peeping little itsy bitsy stuff. Like, damn, you just want to Twitter for anything. Like, you went to Twitter to talk mad shit. You went to Twitter about dumbness. Like, you're a Twitter finger. Like, I really can't believe I caught feelings for a Twitter finger. I'm so disappointed in myself, guys. Like, it's hitting. Like, I'm really disappointed in myself. Like, I really caught feelings for a Twitter finger guy. And, like, it's just, that was disgusting. That wasn't even called for. Like, you're months later, like, clearly that means you must be thinking about me to post that up there, to even have the decency to post up what I wanted to do, what I was, like, come on now. I want to hop the train, so you're gonna ghost me. Like, you're corny for that. Like, you're real corny for that. Like, come on. If a dude wanted to hop the train and I was with him, I'm like, yo, I'm on lookout. Like, what's up? Like, I'm feeling you, you feeling me. You don't feel like paying for the train. You don't feel like putting money on a bunch of card. Like, you don't feel like going through the hassle. Alright, yo, hop the train. I got you on lookout. Like, I'm not about that. You corny, nigga. And I hope somebody sends this video, or you even, like, taking the time out, since you want to write me on your Twitter, you see this, and you know that I'm talking about you. Because that's corny. Especially for somebody that's a parent. Like, you're corny for that. You're real corny. Like, he made me not want to do dates anymore, because it's like, now I'm really questioning, are you just going out on a date with me just so you went on a date and then to post something from that happened during that date later on in the near future? Like, that's not cool. That's mad back. And that's why I gave you the name Twitter Fingers, boy. Because you really went to Twitter. Like, grow the fuck up. Like, really grow the fuck up, little boy. Because that's not cool. Instead of you texting a person why you ghosted them, or why you wasn't interested in them when you went to Twitter. Like, it's all cool. It's all cool. I would have more respect for you if you did that. But not this shit. You lose all respects. None. There's no apologizing. I'm not accepting no apology later on in the future. None of that. Like, go worry about other BS. Go worry about why all of a sudden you have so many followers, but your likes isn't matching. Like, go worry about other important shit than a date that you paid for, which was free. Thank you very much. Let's not forget that. You offered to pay for the date. You paid for the free date. I got to see Bad Boys for free. Guarantee you will shut the fuck up during the movie. Like, thanks. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was amazing. Thank you. Anyways, I hope you guys, I wouldn't say enjoy it, it's just something I need to get off my chest, because the person felt it was needed to talk about on his social media. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just make sure you guys are on the lookout for more videos. The products I use while telling this story gonna be below. Like I said, don't forget to go check out these new lashes. They're majorly long. I didn't know they was gonna be this so long. They're majorly long, big mama lashes. Make sure you guys go check out my lash company page. Follow, like, comment, share, subscribe, and everything. And thanks again for watching. Hey.